Hello guys, there are many misconceptions about reality, and in this video I'll explain the truth behind a few of them. 4 angels on 4 corners. According to many flat earthers, there are 4 angels on 4 corners. Obviously, that's a ridiculous notion that originates from idiotic religious books. First of all, there literally aren't any corners whatsoever within the overall shape of this world, let alone any angels on them. There is no such thing as 4 angels on 4 corners. The surface upon which we live is flat and circular. It's situated within and is a part of a half-full sphere. The half-full sphere has a perfectly spherical shape. It's an actual cell within the body of an extremely sophisticated, immensely large creature of staggering proportions. Infinite plane. The ridiculous notion that the surface upon which we live is an infinite plane is yet another misconception that's being mentioned very often. There is no such thing as infinite plane. The truth is that this world is an enclosed system. The diameter of this flat plane is around 22,000 kilometers. And if you travel far enough outwards, you would literally bump into the transparent walls of the dome-shaped upper half of this half-full sphere. Orbiting satellites and the space station. The heliocentric lie includes the notion that there are thousands of satellites orbiting this world, and supposedly there is a space station orbiting this world as well. Firstly, there is no such thing as space. Secondly, there is no such thing as orbiting satellites, nor is there a thing such as a space station. However, there is an entire network of railroads crisscrossing the dome in its entirety. Those railroads are not the typical railroad tracks as we know them, but are based on maglev technology. Maglev stands for magnetic levitation, and the vehicles involved can reach very high speeds. There is a vast network of maglev railing systems above us attached to the dome-like upper half of this half-full sphere, and many satellites are indeed mounted on them and are being transported wherever they are needed. Even the so-called space station is a module that is being constantly transported back and forth on the maglev railroads. There are even moments during which we can actually see the so-called space station passing briefly in front of the moon. But what we actually see is simply a module mounted on the maglev railroads that is traveling at great speeds, and in such a way it reinforces the belief in the heliocentric lie. Mother Nature. The vast majority of people use the term Mother Nature when they describe all living things and their surroundings. Also, there is a certain positive emphasis given to the term. However, people are unaware of the fact that this world is but a single cell within the body of an actual soul-devouring macro creature of staggering proportions. Most people are also unaware of the fact that the land masses beneath our feet are the petrified carcasses of gigantic creatures, some of which were over 1,500 kilometers long. There is no such thing as Mother Nature. The building blocks of all living things as well as of all inanimate objects are indeed a part of the same entity, but there is nothing motherly about it. It's a monstrous and murderous source god with a self-consuming nature and with no regard for the lives of lower-ranked creatures such as ourselves. This world is a cold-blooded soul farm, and we are a part of the livestock. Divine intervention. During times of hardship, most people have the tendency to expect some type of divine intervention. As gullible and naive as people are, they actually believe their issues will be solved by God Himself. What people don't know is that this world is but a single cell within the body of a soul-devouring, immensely large creature, and that it's the well-being of the immensely large creature that has the highest priority. The souls of almost all living beings, including ours, are the final product of life. Most souls are being used as a sustenance to feed the immensely large creature in the body of which we are. A limited number of souls are being allowed to reincarnate, to continue to exist as ghosts, or to roam a bit longer after the body dies before they are being devoured. So the only reasons for divine intervention to present itself would be when that would benefit a high level of soul production, or to be used as propaganda by creating a false impression for the existence of divine benevolence and eternal life. Either way, there is no such thing as divine intervention, at least not to solve anyone's problems. People were created to reproduce, to slaughter and consume billions of animals, and to die. I have to say that these misconceptions have the purpose of hiding the sinister nature of reality from the general public. So I do understand why they are being mentioned, promoted, and maintained. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.